Oh my god, guys, do you see my lunacy? Do you see my lunacy? Oh my god, my Purgus night. My Purgus night happened, and I was kind of lucky, but really unlucky at the same time. First off, from all of them, I just wanted to have the oldest one. You know, Freischütze. He's a German Ethno. I have to get him. And I got him. But the cost was great. And I have never been so trolled my entire life. Like, seriously. You guys probably remember when I mentioned how I never get an ego during that holiday poll for the Christmas ego. Yeah? Well, this time around, they gave me one ego after the other ego, then another ego, then another ego, then when I thought, oh my god, it's a green special effect. Is that Otis? Could it be? But no! It was Markov! And then it was Pierre! And I don't remember the name of the other girl. But those two as well! I didn't even know that the moderators were in the poll as well! They got my hopes up twice! Only to let me crash down! But before we ran out of lunacy, I was lucky enough to actually get her, so I decided to follow up with the idea that you guys mentioned. You guys were recommending that maybe I should make an ego team in form of Lobotomy Faust, Lobotomy Otis, Lobotomy Sinclair, Lobotomy Ishmael that I actually got in the masses of polls that I had to make while trying to get Otis. But here's the thing, I need 5 guys for an ego team, right? Wow. Heathcliff. If only I got the umbrella guy, huh? Would have been very good if I got the umbrella guy, but one of you guys also mentioned in Discord that it is possible for me to just use the support in order to fill that in, right? So we're totally going to do that, especially considering how I put in the effort to get the 2k of Christmas bags in order to get the ego for Heathcliff. Which I can't even use if I use the support, but maybe one of you guys have the umbrella guy equipped with the holiday ego, which is going to boost up our Christmas present gain even further. I think that is how it works, right? After all, if we do some new stages today, we're going to get more and more presents. Maybe I don't have to go into the mirror dungeon for a while, because I already did quite a lot. What's this? There's another exclamation mark? Am I missing something? I got the reward, so it shouldn't show me anything. Huh, weird. Nevertheless, Heathcliff, holiday. No wait, is holiday? Oh, you replaced the body bag? Not entirely sure if that is good, but kinda need it for the extra gifts, right? Totally. Anyways, I'm really hoping that one of you guys have the umbrella guy equipped, otherwise this is going to go terrible, but we will see once we start C. Invalid 2. We go out of to the sea. Okay. Okay. Not gonna question the weird border here. Even is that? Is that a factory? Could be. Nevertheless, yeah, once again, I'm just going to worry about the support thing once we actually join the fight, because right now I can't really select that. Right? I wasn't really able to select it just yet. Nope, support is not an option. But it's fine! It's going to be fine. Okay then. Let's go to the beach! Beach episode 4.5.1. After a long, long journey through a tunnel, we finally arrived at a place called the Great Lake. Taking in the view of a vast turquoise water, the sinners begin excitedly chatting about what they want to do at the beach. But are we really here on a vacation? Of course we are. I mean, it's a beach! I mean, it doesn't really look like we're here on the right side of the screen, but it is a beach! Right? It's been about 2 weeks since we took care of the job at K-Corp. And the immense dullness of traveling through a nest by car was just starting to sink in. Pretty sure that I saw a road that looked exactly like this one 30 minutes ago. The way roads are built in the nest in the back streets is rather dissimilar. If we were navigating the back streets, we would have been able to find a shortcut through the alleyway or the corners, but navigating a nest in an automobile means driving through those absolutely abominable traffic concretions. I guess that is why people with cash to spare spend it on V-Corp's warp trains and such, right? In order to avoid that whole traffic thing. The warp train. The bus fell silent, as though everyone seems to simultaneously recall the warp train they saw in the mirror dungeon. Yeah, it's not really that. Oh my god, I forgot something. I forgot to link up the new IDs. I specifically waited for that. Thanks for the reminder with the warp train. Not the mirror dungeon, but the extra memory pieces. We're gonna do that right after this. I think I prefer to ride the train above anything related to the warp train. They are caught? Probably sail? Why don't we all take a nice little nap like Heat, huh? I bored to death just staring out of the window. So we spent days upon days of boredom on the bus, making very little progress. Towards a tunnel that seems to lead somewhere. Oh great, a tunnel? We are almost there. The road will free up once we exit this tunnel. Just as Paul said, the traffic jam appears to visibly improve, allowing us to make actual progress. That's good. I can't see much yet, but I'm glad we're almost there. True. Speaking of which, our destination was the sea! We're going to the beach, Dante! Didn't you see the notice? I guess not. Nobody's reading the pamphlets around here. Yes, indeed. Once again, we're being blindly led along by our guide to who knows where. Don't you think it's about time that he starts to tell us where we actually are going? He didn't do that? What about the pamphlets? Dante's asking where our destination is. I was asking if he could start telling us where we are heading before we leave, but I thought better of it. Yeah. Our current destination is... our final destination is a lobotomy corporate! Wow! In the location of U-Corp. U-Corp? What's that, Ishi? You're up? You spooked me. Oh, sorry. I wasn't sure why Ishmael suddenly jolted, but I decided to carry on with our conversation now. Wait, so by our final destination you mean... We are currently heading to a temporary stop. Ah. Just as Virtuous finished the sentence, the bus emerged from the lengthy tunnel. Whoa! That's... I looked to the window, which has suddenly turned bright. And the cleanest sandy beach and the most turquoise blue ocean I have ever seen grace my eyes. Do I behold the Great Lake yonder? With Donna's textualist exclamation, the sinner began waking up from their nap, one by one. Phew, that is a sight I've not seen in a long time. Oh, Greg, darling, you've been here before? I only ever heard of this place, but never been myself. The sinners each began excitedly chatting about the sea. Wait. It can't be my turn already. Oh. Except for one, that is. No, we are still not ready for this. Ishmael, are you okay? No, give me a moment. I need some time to think. While I was still worried about Ishmael's sudden gloominess, I had faith that she would be okay. She was always on top of things after all. I mean, if this is her home, she might be the next one for the whole dungeon thing, huh? Right after you saying this is not gonna be good for her. Besides, my attention was drawn to the bubbling enthusiasm that seems to have possessed the sinners. So, we are journeying towards the Great Lake, huh? I've only heard of the Great Lake, but never saw it myself. So this is what it looks like, huh? Oh, perhaps our trying journey shall finally be rewarded with seaside picnics. That would be great. I suppose spending a nice vacation here could be a fun experience. If I were permitted a rest, I wish to lie upon the summery sand and gaze up at the sky. Is he smiling right? Oh my god, he's actually smiling. It's already improved. He's no longer as gloomy as before. I could use some nice tanning on a long bench. Oh, I wish to try the game of beach volleyball. With everyone, that is. Sounds like a crake. The sinners were all eager, chatting about things they wanted to do. It was nice to see them excited for once, but... Hey, Guidebot, are we really going to stop at the beach? Everyone seems to be conveniently forgetting the fact that Virtuous has never mentioned if we were actually stopping at the beach. Oh, come on! What do you think? Probably not! You're smirking! You're smirking! Oh, wait, Sharon? Gonna hitch wheels in a ditch. Screech! Okay, never mind. If it's up to Sharon, we have a better chance. The formerly on-track bus suddenly swooped, and everyone was thrown around the bus, as if often the case. Ow, 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 ow! What treachery is this? An ambush? No, this is our stop. The sinners got to their feet, one by one, groaning with pain. What the... Wait. What in the names of the wings is this? Where's the beautiful ocean? Only the despairing cries of the sinners echo in the dark, damp view outside the windows. So it was fake? Was it all fake? But they were so excited about it. Oh, great, thanks. No wonder that Virtuous had no problem making a stop around here. I mean, if it's a dam like this, rotten in green gases and waste, then of course they wouldn't linger for long. No, but seriously, before we go in there, one little thing. I'm not going to do all three of them because that would take way too much time, so I'm just, who could need it? Who could actually need it? You might need it. Okay, we're going to do Faust and Ishmael. And we're going to start with Ishmael first, simply because it seems like this is her place. So, she needs all the help that she can get. Oh joy, I get recognition for this nonsense. Not sure how I feel about it. Okay, let's see the story. Don't laugh! Seriously! Oh, look at those three! A sticky green substance was all over the child's body. Very fitting for the beach, huh, Ishmael? Now you can try to wash it off with even more gross stuff. No, rather than sticking to her, it should be right to call it draped over her. This is a kind of equipment, suit, outfit, and tool the child put on her own volition. Ugh. That's right, in the now fallen L Corp, or Lobotomy Corporation in other words. They used to extract that type of tool from abnormalities. By drawing up the innermost core of the abnormality, they made it possible for anyone to use their power as tools whenever. In the Lobotomy Corporation, they made two types of such tools, and called them ego weapons and ego suits, respectively. Employees managed abnormalities, wore them as needed, Use them to handle the varieties of dangerous situations and... that went on for way too long, huh? Seriously though, why am I the only one forced to wear this? Can't I just put one of those outfits with the talisman things on? Should have picked faster, girl. There were only 3 sets left. So what can we do about it, huh? Reading the documents here, it says that only a limited numbers of sets could be produced from each. See now? I guess you could say that you were destined to put that on. Right, sweetheart? She finds that way too hilarious. Damn it! Yeah, you literally threw the short stick from the hand. As there are many kinds of abnormalities, ego could be extracted in various forms. It looks like this branch only manages a few abnormalities before the burial. Perhaps it was a relatively new one that wasn't authorized for very long. They might not have extracted much ego because they didn't manage the abnormalities for long enough. True. So, do we really have to use this to fight on? The child asked, brushing off the slimes on her hand. The security staff from K-Corp, where they call the excision staff or something like that. I admit they are a pain to deal with, but I'm not sure if we need all of this. Don't wanna? If that's the case, go ahead and fight without it then. The child still couldn't erase the unpleasantness from her face. But experience's power might have changed her mind a bit. Poof! Wow, this weapon looks so heavy, but it can be swung so freely, huh? Hey, admiring that kind of stuff right in the middle of beating someone down is a bit off-putting, isn't it? I mean, look at this! The child then swings the green blunt instrument horizontally. She wields it with the proficiency of someone who used it for a long time. It hits just right! Let's help ourselves to some wine when we head back. Wait, are you already corroding? Ugh! The child covers her mouth to stop the sudden outburst of peculiar manner of speech. Her colleagues laugh at the scene, and the child looked quite humiliated. But they have yet to know that this isn't a mere laughing matter. It gives the feeling that they might realize that in the near future. I guess at this point they haven't realized corrosion stuff just yet. Which also explains why Sinclair didn't really bother unequipping the talisman at all, right? He didn't bother unequipping it at all, and at some point he got a bit possessed by it, but it's fine. At very least Sinclair, or rather Ishmael is still in control. Sinclair, I'm not entirely sure, but he might be able to regain himself. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, Faust, you're next. Control Team Captain Agent Faust, commencing suppression of the Green Dawn ordeal, as per manager's order. And then? Initiating voice log. This is Control Team Captain Agent Faust, logging today's work record. My current location is the Lobonim Corporation headquarters, upper layer, Control Team Department. It has been 9 days since the manager's first day at work. 3 days has passed since Information Team Department has opened. The clerks are almost all here. It is quite busy. The voice log will resume when management work begins. Pausing the recording. Resuming voice log. I am currently heading to educate our new hires. Also, the manager has requested that I be assigned to manage the new abnormality we have received yesterday. It appears that the personnel newly deployed to the control team has already been expired. It seems that we have hired new employees. Oh, excuse me. Hello, Jacob, is it? You're hesitating outside the containment unit. Team Captain Faust, it's my new assignment, and I'm a bit scared. There's no cause for concern, Jacob. The abnormality assigned to you is likely to be the safest abnormality here. But its name here, look, it's really intimidating. 1 sin and 100 good D. Oh my god, that's literally the easiest one of all, Jacob! Imagine Forsaken Murderer! That could actually kill you.
Team Captain! What happens if I get unlucky and the thing decides to commit that one sin against me? I still haven't... Relax. That is not how this abnormality behaves. Peruse the abnormality's detail and conduct insight or attachment work, and nothing will happen. Really? Faust does not lie. Okay. Thank you, Team Captain. We are running someone behind schedule. Jacob is one of the newest hire assigned to the control team. It appears he was unnecessarily intimidated by a brief description of the abnormality. I suppose this is a part of the team captain's job. I am certain that the manager will understand. Then I will continue this recording once I arrive at the containment unit. Testing. Resuming voice log. My arrival was delayed beyond initial prediction. I had a run-in with Miss Markov and had the pleasure of exchanging a few words with her. She inquired about the work we had planned for the day, so I made an impromptu report. Well, it was unexpected that she wanted to know the expected completion time down to a second. I believe that records were helpful in giving her a satisfactory answer. She is the Seraphia after all. She is responsible for the entire department. Her demands are not entirely unreasonable. Moving on. This is the containment unit of T-154, also known as the Forsaken Murderer. According to the prior records, as long as the work results are good, there shouldn't be any difficulties with managing this abnormality. Work records show that the employees previously assigned to this abnormality conducted repression work, which results in the overproduction of NE boxes. The abnormalities had transformed into something akin to a metallic substance, which is useless to crush the employees to death. Not many would understand the process by which a head transforms from flesh to metal, but that inevitably is simply the nature of abnormalities. This record at least informs me that avoiding repression work on this abnormality would be preferable. Even if something were to happen, I have an ego suit resisting against red damage, so I foresee little trouble ahead. I will continue this documentation once the work is complete. This is Faust. The work was successful. The abnormality was observing muttering something to itself. It shuddered with anxiety and refused to look away from the floor. A proper communication was deemed difficult. It looked rather emadict, so I attempted to perform instinct work by providing its food item that humans find useful. The results were encouraging. I will record that instinct work is effective for this abnormality. But I have not observed any sign of its head turning into metal, nor am I any closer to learning the mechanic behind that phenomenon. Considering the ego weapon was extracted by the abnormality in question, it seems evident that the abnormality's characteristics are at least partially carried over to the shape and particularities of the ego weapon. The sirens. Warning! Ordeal Green Dawn alert! Suppression personnel from all departments are immediately assembled at the bottom right elevator of the upper level. The manager's orders have arrived via the device. It is time for the ordeals already then. Each employee is equipped with a device that displays orders from the management in text form. The device must be checked often, as the orders are rather frequent. I must go and assist them in suppressing the ordeal. I'm not particularly concerned. Maybe this ordeal will be suppressed before Faust even gets there. The manager does not yet know, but the ordeal of Green Dawn is quite insignificant compared to what is to come. No, I must hold my tongue, lest I risk confusing any more individuals who will be listening to this record. Faust is determined to struggle to survive the remaining 41 days of work. And I will leave it at that. Well then. Faust ending voice log.
Oh, that was cool. I have to give it to Faust, that was really cool. An entire log about the captain? One of the captains from the lobotomy branch? Not just a report from the abnormalities themselves, but an actual casual day of Faust? Oh, that's great. That's just great. Now I kind of want to check out our notice as well, but no, I said only 2. We already spent a lot of time. The sinners wanted to go to the beach, and we're going to the beach. Mud flat scrapyard. Okay, it might not be an actual beach, but we will see. We will see. Of course, our destination was some quellish green and fatigued mudflat. Though I can see the blue sea in the distance, it feels as far away as a dream though. Buried in mountains of trash from who knows where. What could we possibly be here for? Good question, we're about to figure that out. Right. I was still doing a mirror dungeon. So we go for something like this, and then we're going to change Heathcliff for... Oh no, wait, that doesn't work. Nobody's using the Ego one? Where's everything Aircorp? And Pickfoot? Well, that's not gonna work out then. But I have to use heat, that's the thing, I have to use heat. I mean, I really wanted to make an Ego team here, but I have to bring heat. I have to bring heat. Okay, you know what? Change of plan. We're going to bring Rapture heat, and with the power of edits, this heat becomes the Umbrella guy. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain to edit, but from now on, Heat is Umbrella guy, even if he is makeshift Umbrella guy. It's fine. Guys, please, please, would you be so kind to send over one of the actual Umbrella Heats? Oh, because that would make my life a lot easier. Anyways, off to battle. This cannot be! How are we to enjoy our vacation at a location as such? This may come as a surprise to you, Don, but Virtuals never mentioned that we're here on a vacation. Wait, I can see the beach! It's right there! Or is that a wall? I can tell. Well, it is rather quaint, NB. Oh, what's the point of showing us that beautiful beach earlier then? Right, I wish I have never saw the beach. Then I wouldn't be so disappointed. I mean, look at this! Look at it! Wait, is it actually just a picture? Ah, white stinters at the forest scene beach. Where for art we are not journeying in that direction. Its air appears pristine and the sky is clear. Because that is not our destination. This cannot be! This just cannot be! She's probably on the ground. Sinclair. The sinner's face grew darker with disappointment. I can't really say that I wasn't a little excited to have some proper rest myself, but I had a feeling this was going to happen. So, where is this exactly? It would be in everyone's interest to focus on what's next. This is District 21. Back streets of Ucorp. Ah, damn it. You're really not ready for this. Yes. So that is why there hasn't been any progression since the tunnel, huh? Because we are no longer in the nest. Well, that depends on the nest in the back streets, so such generalizations are not encouraged. That seems to be the case this time, however. Is that a private beach over there? The water, the colors are very different from this side. I see a boundary as though hewn by a blade. Those are telltale signs of the place's nature. Indeed, this is the Great Lake. That's just how it always been. You can assume that a well-maintained vacation spot like that is usually nest territory. My explanations are keep getting hijacked. Wait, does this place count as back streets when it is so open? The definition of back streets isn't limited to literal streets between buildings. It refers to all territories within a district, not embraced by the nest. Right. Look at all this mingling rubbish. The place is in shambles. I'd be gobsmacking if this were in the back streets. Oh, behold! Hit header is rather useful. Huh. What? Finish your sentence. It moved? What? This radio. It moved. Do the radios of District 21 scamper about? What are you on about? Whoa, what? At Heathcliff's cry, everyone turned towards a certain pile of trash. And there it was, all of a sudden, a monster? They have monsters in here? Okay. I mean, I guess it isn't considered it's a trash crab. That's not a monster, that's literally an animal, right? Okay, and those animals are using Rapture against us. That's not so bad. Rapture count, blunt fragility. That sounds a bit worse. More Rapture, all Raptures, attack rate of 2. That's not so good either. When attacked with this, when attacked, well, this unit has shield up. Deal 8 blunt damage to the attacker. They have spiky shields? Oh! Oh, that's cool. And you're pretty much the same, right? Just with the difference of pierce? But Rapture's still the same. Let me guess, you're a slash variety of it? Yes, kinda. So depending on your shell, you inflict other weaknesses. That's good to know. Okay, let's start off with some blue. Didn't really use Faust that often, but I think the red one is the new one. It would be preferred to go for the yellow attack first, but I can't really choose that right now. Let's go for the 13. And triple red? Sure, let's do that. So okay, as long as nobody's blocking, I don't really have to worry about it. But 4 damage doesn't really seem to be so bad, right? Yeah, it's certainly not going to be so bad. Oh, just look at her go! She's not even shooting! She's swinging that thing like we're also in a shotgun! Oh, this is just the best. Okay, let's apply some talisman. The red one is good. This is going to give you some bullets. I think we want bullets, but then again it goes through common start. Yeah, it goes through a defense block, but I guess we can take that. And we need some tremor counts. There you go. Claire is going to get the stagger. Not quite enough for the kill, but Faust is here in order to save us the trouble. So with this, she's going to get 2 bullets now, right? And with the bullets, I think she's going to become stronger, but also a little bit more dangerous. Max value 7. I think we don't want to reach 7. Maybe. Should have probably used her in a mirror dungeon or something. But alas, it's fine. I can still do that later. Right? I can still read about it a bit later. There you go, another good hit. This guy is certainly not able to survive this round. Look at our umbrella guy go, huh? Totally! The power of umbrella! Seriously, guys. Send me the umbrella guy. I mean, I can edit only so much. I can only edit so much. Okay. We don't really have that much. I need tremor count. Let's go for the yellows. Let's just go for the yellows next round. I might be able to use the full power of the blue swing. Maybe the red one. I should have read the red one as well. But it's fine. I mean, it's just a couple of crabs. It's probably not going to be that difficult right now. After all, we're still at the beginning of this new chapter. You usually never pull out the hard fights right away, except of the bullfight. But that also took a couple of turns, right? Certainly. Okay, I need to get rid of the talismans again. 23. Let's go to... Let's make the counter go up to 5. Should still be safe. We have 13, so I can use this. And this. Okay. Now, if you are somehow able to survive this, I would be quite surprised. But we are about to figure that out. Okay, talismans are gone. Perfect. And the counter doesn't reach 5 because they already died. Okay. Not so bad. Not so bad. Not entirely sure if they are actually good working together. Seeing how of them are actually trying to apply rapture and stuff. But it's fine. At the very least we have some tremor builds around here. And Otis flame, but we can't really make use of the flame, I think. Unless I actually apply flames. Dark flames are a bit different. Dark flames has a new type of ailments, right? Certainly. Now then, more trash crabs? Yeah, seems like it. From mountainous refuse, outcrawled crustacean creatures covered in all sorts of scraps. According to Ishmael, they're pretty infamous in the back streets of U-Corp. Oh, speaking of which, I wonder what's going on with her. She's been in doldrum all day. I mean, she probably thought she could have had a longer break than this, right? All things considered, she probably was hoping that maybe her turn came last. Or even later than that. Maybe never. Maybe she thought she could avoid it forever. Right? It's difficult. It's always difficult to do something that you try to avoid your entire life. I mean, she tried to get away from this place like Sinclair. And now she's forced to face it again. There we go. Faust hit it out of the park. Okay. Do we have a cutscene after that? Yes, I was about to say. We started off with a fight without a cutscene. That's rare. So, what are these bark crab things all about, huh? Hey now, what are you looking at me for? What makes you think I know about that? I wasn't even going at you. You're paranoid, that's what. Can't even talk about bugs around this guy, right? Ugh. They are trash crabs. They're what? Ishmael interjected all of a sudden. Trash crabs. They collect trash or scraps like that on their shells and use them as their homes and weapons. They are tiresome lots. They ambush people working by the waters, attacking those wandering in the area, and their numbers grow by the day. But they're just one of the innumerable small fries of the Great Lake. What's more important and what's more treacherous is Ishmael. I was about to check in with Ishmael as I probably shouldn't let this go on for any longer, but... Hey guys, already hard at work, huh? A couple of people in work overalls seem to be approaching from a distance. Mika! Mika! They're our valid customers! What's your manners? Mika? Oh, okay, I guess. Wait. Mika? That weapon! Could it be Molotov? Oh my god, wait, is Olga here? Wait, what are those RTs? I think she's calling them rags and tags. Rain, they're calling us rag tags. I really have to watch my manners here. This is just great. Shh, but shh. They could be enemies. You two, identify yourself. Have you not been informed about us at all? No, not at all. That is why I'm suspicious of you two, coming up with seemingly plausible, yet unverifiable identities, like spies. Oh, I'm sorry, wouldn't real spies come up with more structured approaches? Indeed. Otis, they are our cooperators who will be assisting us this time. Then speak sooner next time. Pleased to meet you, Mika, Rain. We are LCB. Also known as Limbus Company Bus Department. Bus, right. That is what that person said too. You guys are the bus blocks, right? I was informed that the LCCB4 team was here first. By that person, do you mean... Sorry, let me check the business card again. LCCB, right, all accounted for. Now that we're clear, why don't we just continue this conversation back at the shop? Let's take a look at the bus too. This is an awkward place to talk, you know? We are their customers? Okay, care to tell me what is going on here or rather what we're doing here? Our destination, U-Corp, is a nest composed of varieties nautical structures. Therefore, Mephistopheles in its current form cannot reach it. And the Great Lakes environments are unpredictable. You're going to need a ship that can withstand such capriciousness. Capriciousness? That's right. Which is why we sought out a contact with an adequate shop to modify the bus. What? Adequate, you say? Let's go in. Did our last staff dinner really hit the budget that hard? I thought we were allowed to eat as much as we wanted, and like Julia said, looking at this somewhat delectable shop made me curious about the company's finances. But nothing good could ever come out of this conversation, so I decided to table the thought. Did we already use up the whole credit card? No, right? There's no way. There's no way. Hey, look at Faust! And all of my little presents. Thank you, Faust. Okay. Next up, the boat rides. Already used up quite a bit of my time though, but I think, you know what, I'm just gonna squeeze this one in. Yeah, we're totally going to squeeze this one in. I mean, Mika and Rain are here, which means Olga might be here as well, right? The pair called Mika and Rain seem to have been expecting us. I guess the LCCB already informed them of our arrival. Looks like we're going to have to modify the Mephistopheles in order to get to our next destination. So without any further ado, let us go. Rain, I'm going to take a look at this bus, so why don't you just get them to the reception? I mean, entertain the guests. Okay. The sinners were led into what appears to be a workshop packed with tools and various mechanical apertures. It seems to me that this workshop is capable of making more sophisticated modification than it initially appears. You recognize these, huh? During the war, it was of utmost importance to have a general understanding of arms and gear workshops. The awkward conversation was cut short by a sudden and deafening voice. What is going on? What was that sound now? That was the Mephistopheles scream. Or the alert, rather. Why? I'm sorry. I think I did something wrong. How could you do something wrong? Already? Are those stomping noises also you, Mika? Look outside. They appear to be of the same species as the one we have encountered earlier. Crabs? They do look pretty similar. They're not pretty similar. They're indeed the same species. Everyone outside! Now! Outside. Holy damn! Okay. A giant enemy crab with massive shipping containers on its back loom over us. Well, at least for a brief moment. We were soon overwhelmed by the sound of heavy metal scrapping against the floor. Men, spread out! Where do we have to get cracked this time? Just as we were all collectively losing our minds.
It's Nogging, of course.
A dark figure leaps down from somewhere onto the creature's head. Wait, is that a big sister? Screech?
Sit still. Quit struggling. Hop!
It looks like the Bioshock Big Sister. Oh, great! A blinding light and deafening explosion assaulted the crab's shell. Huh. Is it fleeing? No, definitely. Look at them! That's certainly a big sister. The figure leaping gracefully from the back of the fleeing creature, it slowly approached us. She squelched over the depressing mudflat in her swimming fins and stood before us, a colossal harpoon resting on her shoulder. Olga! Of course she has to be the hero of the show! Look at her! Right, so, you lot are the bus people the fella mentioned, right? After some time passed. Well, that's a way to introduce the best character of the Mollers, right? Anyways, allow me to formally introduce them, with Olga this time. They are from the Moller Boatwork? Here to help us with modification to the method. Since when were they working on both works? I remember that she's supposed to be a fixer, working for clients, and getting drunk all the time. I guess some stuff happened since the library. Whoa, we're getting a whole intro and everything? Color me flattered. Big sis, they're still our dear customers. We should watch our... Oh, come on, I didn't do nothing wrong now, did I? Bugger, I didn't even do anything yet. Yet might be the keyword here. Our business is open, so there's nothing wrong with being a little careful, you know? I'd imagine the son's swift and career path couldn't have been easy. Was it manageable? Olga, grade 5 fixer. Well... Fixer? Oh god. Wait. Thou art a fixer? I thought I had kerosene of noble ones, therefore hast thou strayed from the path of the fixer? The life of a fixer must have been a crawling one, surely! There was thy most profited district, right? Which is a situation in which Tess has now taken the rise to become a Grand 5 fixer! A workshop of Sam is session indeed! Oh god! She opens her mouth. And the eyes turn red. Instantly. Fine. Yes, I understand. I apologize, Olga. Soon there will be peace and quiet. The red gaze. Greetings, I guess. Blimey, it's been so long since I had to be so polite. Well, that's polite enough. It seems that people have been returning one by one from the books since the incident at the library. How was it for you? Same story here. One moment I was like, huh? I'm dead? And next I'm suddenly waking up somewhere around here. No Mika, no rain, stomach hangering, though I should have grabbed myself a noosh soon. And how did it go again? A trash crab appeared. You fashioned a few things around you into a weapon, smashed its head in, turned it into a barbecue, Bob's your uncle. And fancy your aunt. Tasted like ass though. Then you started selling scrap metals from the back of those crabs. Okay, Rain, how about I leave the storytelling to you, yeah? That Olga lady has got a pretty flippant personality, huh? Yeah, Rhodia. Like someone else that I know. I have no idea who you're talking about. Oh, what is this? Is that a prosthetic head in it? Big sis, we're here all day. If you keep derailing, then... Okay, I gotcha. The woman they called Olga fell back, clicking her tongue. And a man they called Rain came forward, bringing us up to speed. He was a fixer, working alongside Olga and Mika, until they were all sucked into the library, getting warped into these things called receptions. And just when he thought he was a goner, he suddenly came to, began wandering, and found Olga. They began collecting scrap metals together, with Mika joining along the way, and ended up running a workshop, almost like they used to run the office back in the day. So there weren't any particular orders in which they were returned from the book. The patterns have yet to reveal themselves to me. Virtuous muttered something to himself, looking at Faust who stood near him. Are you interested in the library? Faust nodded silently. Seems like it. Ishmael? I knew there was something between the two of them, but it was always about something apocalyptic that I wouldn't even begin to understand. Yeah, okay. Besides, I was starting to get worried about Ishmael, who was growing increasingly distraught. It was about time that I talked to her about her sudden change. Ishmael, so you've been here before. It looks like you recognize those crabs from earlier. Yes. Is that a problem? No, not really. I'm just wondering how they taste. It's not like people eat those crabs, and I can see plain as day what you're trying to do with that inept question, but I will entertain it anyways. Yes, I had it more than a few times, as crab showed. It was a pretty digestible flavor, once I got past the vomit traveling back on my esophagus. Does that answer your question? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I didn't really think that was the best question I could have come up with, but the reception was much colder than I expected. So, that thing is edible, huh? It almost looks like an abnormality or distortion. No, I don't think that's an abnormality or distortion, that's just straight an animal. Really? Then, since then they can distinguish between an abnormality and a distortion, they were able to tell without me explaining. They are living organisms, mutants if you will. Theoretically speaking, there shouldn't be any problems with ingesting them. Godmother used to collect mutated animals too. I've never seen anything like this one though. What a priceless experience! Yeah, so they're pretty much our daily crops. The woman they call Mika was walking over from inside the boat workshop, an inscrutable look on her face. Mika, so how much of it do we get to work on here? You know, there's this thing that my father who worked in a workshop used to say. The whole shebang. The whole shebang? What, all the way down to the engine? Or something like that? No, not that far. I wouldn't dare to go tinker with that thing either. I saw the internals of the bus and it's a whole nother level of complexity. But yeah, pretty much everything else has to be changed. No floating device, no propeller, no steering gear, nothing. So, what do we do now? This was to be expected. Please present us with a solution. Wait, did that manager say something? Or do they just tick-tock sometimes? Well, anyways. We do have a plan to fix it. What we are lacking are the parts. Parts for the bus, huh? What, do you need us to collect scraps or something? Yeah, exactly. And from what I've seen so far, I'm certain you and your companions are cut out for the job. With that, Mika points away, towards where the trash crabs were. Defeat trash crabs, and you should be able to collect the scraps they are carrying. How many do we need to kill? A lot? Yeah, of course, that's why we're here for, isn't it? Precisely. Your job at this stop is to collect parts to modify the bus. It's a far simpler and easier job than retrieving a golden burrow, right? Now then, will I converse with our cooperators? Everyone, to the beach! That is no beach, though! Yes, it is. Even the mud flat is a part of the Great Lake, also known as the sea. So we pretty much have to clear out the whole beach in order to get the parts for our bus, huh? Well, isn't that fun? Certainly, this is going to be fun. But I just noticed the time. We need to make a cut here. In the next part, we're going to start our trash collection part. And we will see how this is going to play out. And most importantly, the story of Breitschütze. I'm gonna look forward to that one. Either way, I hope you guys had fun, and see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye!